Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Jill and today I'm going to be doing my September haul and unboxing. So let's get started. My arms hurt so bad from trying to do the thumbnail for this video, you have no idea. There are so many books, they are so heavy. This is going to be a good haul. So if you guys have been following me for a little bit, you will most likely know that I've been very busy. I have not been reading a lot because of school and I'm in an extracurricular play and it's just been crazy. And so I have not had a lot of time to read, and that also means that I had not a lot of time to buy books, and I didn't really have the motivation to go out and buy a ton of books when I'm not actually reading any books. But I've been getting much better, and there have been so many amazing fall releases, and I just had to splurge and go on a huge haul and get all these books that I've been wanting and I've been anticipating, because there have been so many sequels that have come out, and trust me, I'm sure you guys are aware. And so yeah, I have a few books that I got from the store, and then I also have a Barnes & Noble unboxing. I just got home from school and it was sitting there on my porch and I was like, I gotta film my haul now. And then I also have my owl crate, which came a little bit ago. It is a September owl crate with the theme of darkness, and I did film a video of me unboxing that live on camera, but I just honestly did not, and I didn't like the quality of that video, so I decided to not upload it, and I'm just going to give you a little rundown of what I got in my owl crate as part of this overall haul, but that will come at the end of this video. So yeah, I'm just going to quit rambling because there are so many books here that I have to show you guys, and so yeah, I'm just going to get into the books that I bought, like not in the unboxing first, then I'll do the unboxing, and then I'll do my owl crate stuff. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the first book that I got this month is, of course, Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. This is the 5th installment of the Throne of Glass series. It's so beautiful. It's really heavy, and the pages are those Bible pages, which I know lots of people hate, and I also hate, because this book is like way bigger, like page-wise. It's way bigger than Queen of Shadows, but it does not look that big, and so it looks kind of weird on the shelf, but you know what? That's okay. Saving paper, I'm all for it. Anyway, so I got the Barnes & Noble edition, and it is the one with the end pages with the fan art on it. Yeah, and then here's those people, and if I'm trying not to look at like the specifics of this book, because if you guys don't know, I have not read the entire Throne of Glass series. I'm in the process of rereading the first 2 books, and then hopefully getting on to the 3rd book and the 4th book, and finally the 5th book. I haven't read the 3rd and 4th book or 5th book yet. So yeah, I need to get on that because the fandom's going crazy, and I'm just sitting here like, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I've avoided spoilers for this book as much as possible. So yeah, I'm excited to continue on with the Throne of Glass series because Sarah J. Maas is everything ever. And the next book I got is also one of my highly anticipated sequels, and that is A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir. And I actually got a signed copy of this book. Look at it, it's so beautiful, look at it. It's not personalized, but it is signed, and that's good enough for me. Anyway, so this is a sequel to An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, which I read last year on vacation, and I didn't really connect with it as much as I'd hoped, but I am going to be rereading it hopefully in the next few weeks, and then I will definitely get onto this book. Hopefully I connect more with the first book than the first time through, but I've heard that this book is so much better too, and yeah, I'm just really excited to get into it. If you guys don't know, An Ember in the Ashes, as much as I can remember, it's sort of a retelling of ancient Rome. It's in this like crazy world that's based on ancient Rome, and it follows 2 characters and their lives intersect, and it just sounds great, and I'm just, hopefully this sequel is going to be better than my experience with the first one. The next book I got was The Call by Piotr Ogwilin. Sure. And I got this book because this is my book club book for the month of October, for one of the book clubs that I go to, and it's also the Book Explosion book, which was a nice little wink-a-dink. But yeah, so as much as I can gather about this book, it is about, I think, I'm I'm honestly not sure, so don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure it's about this world where when you reach a certain age, you are called, and you basically have 24 hours to survive in this maze. And if you survive the maze, then you just go about your regular life, and if you don't survive, well, you're not alive anymore. So yeah, and I guess it follows this girl. Okay. Well, it doesn't say who it follows, which is strange, but you know what? Nessa. I don't know. Anyway, it sounds creepy and Halloween-y, which I am not a fan of horror books, but this is what we're reading for book club, so I'm forced to read it. I mean, I'm not forced to read it, but you know, I don't really want to read it, and one of my good friends has actually read and reviewed it already, and she did not really enjoy it that much, but you know what? We will see. Yeah, and I'm excited to see what Booksplosion thinks of the book as well. And the final sort of book before I get into the unboxing was actually a book that I sort of bought on a whim, and that was Kids of Appetite by David Arnold. I actually got this book because this book just came out and there was already a used copy in my local bookstore, and it was only like $8 for this brand new hardcover, and I was like, yes, please. Because I did read David Arnold's first book, Mosquitoland, and I've heard that this book has been getting wonderful, wonderful reviews, so I decided to pick it up. I have no idea what it's about. It's like really mysterious. It like gives like what this story is about and has like a bunch of bullet points, and you know what? I'll just run through them. So it says this story is about 1. A coded mission to scatter ashes across New Jersey. 2. The momentous nature of the Palisades in winter. 3. One dormant summer rain. 4. 2 songs about flowers. 5. Being cool in the traditional sense. 6. Sunsets and ice cream in orchards and graveyards. 7. Simultaneous extreme opposites. 8. A narrow escape from a war-torn country. 9. A story collector. 10. How to listen to someone who does not talk. 11. Falling in love with a painting. 12. Falling in love with a song. 13. Falling in love. Just sounds like it's quirky, and it just sounds like it's going to be a wonderful time. Like I said, I did enjoy Mosquitoland by David Arnold, so I'm hoping that this book is just as good as that one. And it's a nice little contemporary. It's red when it's naked, and that's good, so yeah. So now I'm going to get into my unboxing of this beautiful and very large Barnes & Noble box, and I'm not going to show you my address. I've haven't done an actual book unboxing other than Owlcrate before on my channel, so this is an event right now. So yeah, I'm going to cut open the box off camera so that I don't kill myself.
Where are my scissors? Did I really not bring my scissors in?
I have the box. The box is opened. Oh, they're so beautiful. Okay, I'm just going to pull out the first ones that I see. So the first book that I see in here is The Reader by Tracy Chee. This is the book 1 in the Sea of Ink and Gold series. This book has been going around BookTube because of the I Am the Reader book tag. If you haven't heard of that, it's been going around. Anyway, so I know this follows a girl in this world where there are no books, and she actually ends up finding a book and no one knows what books are, and that just sounds like a terrible world to live in, honestly. And mostly I guess what sold me for this book is just, it's so pretty. It's so beautiful, and it has deckled edges, and let me see what it looks like when it's naked. Oh, that's so cool. It's like nothing special, it's just a nice blue. Anyway, so yeah, that's the gist of what this one's about. It sounds wonderful. I've heard lots and lots of wonderful things about it, and I'm just really excited to get into this book. Oh, they're so pretty. The next book I got is a very exciting book, and that is The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer by Michelle Hawkins. And if you guys don't know, Katie from Kate's Book Date and two other people are going to be hosting a read-along for this series in October, and because it is one of their favorite series ever, and if you watch their videos, all they do is they try to promote these books. And I have actually been really interested in reading these books for a very long time, and so I thought, why not a better time than to order them now and participate in the read-along as much as I can. So yes, I'll link Katie's channel down below if you guys want to go check it out. But yeah, I don't really know what this is about. I've heard that sort of how you should go is you should go into it not really knowing a lot, but I know it's creepy, and I know it's strange, and I know it's sort of horror-esque. And again, I'm not a fan of horror stories, but I've heard that it's just like creepy weird. So yeah, I'm excited to dive into this, hopefully for the read-along with Katie and the others. Okay, the next book I got is one that I'm very, very excited about, and that is Furthermore by Tahira Mafi. This is Tahira Mafi's middle grade series, or the first book in her middle grade series. Is this a series or is it, I don't know, it might just be a standalone, but this book sounds wonderful. If you guys don't know, the Shadow Me series by Tahira Mafi is one of my favorite series of all time ever. I love it so much. It's, like I said, one of my favorite series ever, so I had to pick up her new book even if it was middle grade, because I do not read a lot of middle grade, but that doesn't matter because it's Tahira Mafi and I've heard wonderful things about this book. So yeah, I know it is about this girl that is colorless in a colorful world, and it just sounds like it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be an adventure story, and I'm just really ready. Oh, it's so pretty. Look, it's so pretty. Hopefully this might inspire me to get into more middle grade, because I really don't read middle grade at all. Not that I have anything against it, I just don't go for it. But anyway, I just love the cover, and just this book is so pretty. I hope it lives up to my expectations for it. And I'm pretty sure it will, because it's Tahira Mafi and she is queen. The next book I have is another one. I'm excited for all these books, I think you can tell, but anyway, the next book I have is Never Night by Jay Kristoff. I recently read Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, and I fell absolutely head over heels in love with that book. And so when Jay Kristoff's new book was coming out, I decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to get that one. And it's an adult book, I know, which I actually didn't know when it came out. I think it was promoted as a young adult, but it is an adult book. And I have no idea what it's about. That's the theme of this video. I just sort of buy things based on auto-buy authors as opposed to knowing actually what it's about. It looks kind of creepy. There's this dude chilling there with a bloody knife and bloody hands, and you know, it was blurred by Patrick Rothfuss. Oh, it follows, oh, I know what this is about. Oh my gosh. So it follows a killer in this school of assassins seeking vengeance. Yeah, most of what I know about it, I'm not going to go read the flap and everything because this video is getting hella long. But I know it follows a school of assassins. It sounds really cool. It's Jay Kristoff, so it should be bomb, and I'm excited to get into it. The next book is a sequel to a book that I just finished, and that is Glass Sword by Victoria Aveyard. Okay, so this is a sequel to Red Queen. I just recently read Red Queen. I just recently read that book, and I enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite book in the entire world. See more thoughts about it in my wrap-up, which should be coming out in a few days. But it wasn't my favorite book, but I am very interested to see where it goes. So I decided to pick up the second book, and I just know lots of people are in love with this series, and I just want to give it another go, and hopefully this book will be better than the first one. And if you don't know, the first book, Red Queen, basically follows this girl named Mare, and it is this fantasy world where the people are separated by bloods. There are the silver bloods, who are the high noble people who have these crazy abilities, and then there are the lowly sort of servant reds that don't really have any sort of supernatural powers. And then Mare, who's the main character, is a red, and she actually finds herself in the presence of silvers, and I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, that's the general premise of the story, and I thought it was interesting overall. So yeah, excited to see where the series goes. And the final book that I have in this beautiful Barnes & Noble box is The Thousandth Floor by Catherine McGee. And the main reason why I got this book is because the cover is gorgeous, and wait for it, this is book porn right here. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Anyway, so basically it follows this Manhattan, a futuristic Manhattan, so it's sort of like a sci-fi-esque thing, but it is in the year 2118, and it basically follows this a 1,000-story tower, and on each floor it's sort of like a different, as much as I can gather, it's like each floor is like a different themed social class kind of thing. Anyway, so it follows 4 different characters from what I'm getting from the flap, and they all live on different floors, and apparently that means a lot to whatever. I know that Sasha from A Book Utopia was promoting this book, and so that originally got it on my radar, and I just love this font and I just love the aesthetics of this book. I'm just in love with everything about it. Hopefully I love the content of it when I get to it. So that is all that was in this box right here. And now I'm just going to give a quick little run through of what I got in my Owl Crate box. So the theme for, what month is it again? September was darkness, and we got a lot of cool stuff in this box. Again, just quickly running through them, I got this wonderful candle from inspired by the Throne of Glass series called Selena's Cake, and it is this candle that smells so good. It smells like baked goods, and it's just, oh, it's so good. It smells like, I don't even know, it smells like sort of like a cinnamon bun, kind of, which is just wonderful because we all know Selena loves her cakes. And then I got one of my favorite things ever, which is this beautiful 6 of Crows bookmark that says on the front, no mourners, no funerals, and then on the back it says, when everyone knows you're a monster, you needn't waste time doing every monstrous thing. And I just think this is wonderful, and this is from Evie Bookish. Evie Bookish is wonderful. Check out her Redbubble store. She's queen. I also got this adorable Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children little pencil pouch, which I'm really excited for. I think the movie comes out on Friday, perhaps, maybe. And I'm definitely going to be looking at that, but yeah, it has this quote from Hollow City on the back. It says, "Strange, I thought how you can be living your dreams and your nightmares at the very same time." Very, very cute. I was not a fan of the first book in the Miss Peregrine series, and I won't be reading the rest of the books, but I'm excited for the movie, and this is really cute, and I love the quote, so yeah, I like it. Next up, I got this little, I still don't know what this is. It's this little book that I think is in a, like they're told in episodes, and it's like this sci-fi thing. I don't know, but this came in the box. Then there was also this fortune-telling bath bomb where when you put it in the water, there is a yes or no answer to the question that you ask it, which is pretty cool. And I read the little card, and this is actually inspired by the Raven Boys, so that's pretty cool. And finally, I got all these stuff that went with the book, and that is 3 Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake. And I actually had an arc of this book already, but I hadn't read it, and I'm currently reading this book. I'm about this much through, and the basic premise of this book is that it follows this world to where there are triplet queens, and one of the queens is an elemental, so they can just like control the elements. One is a naturalist, so they can control earthy things, and the other one is a poisoner. Obviously, they are good with poisons. And so basically the 3 queens have to battle it out to the death, and only one person can be queen. So they have to kill each other in order to become queen, and it basically is multiple POVs. And so far I'm kind of confused, but I think that's just the world building aspect of it, so hopefully it gets better as it goes on. So along with the book, I also got a signed book plate, a little note from the wonderful author Kendar Blake with this on the back, and then a cute little cutie catcher based on the series as well. So, you know, the cootie catcher things, I was honestly so excited for this cootie catcher because it just was a blast from the past. And also, just another thing, the Epic Reads tour is actually coming to my local bookstore in just, I think, like about a week. So I'm going to be meeting Kendar Blake, and so that's why I'm reading her book right now, because I want to have read her book before I go and meet her. So if I have any questions, I can ask them of her. Anyway, so yeah, I will be meeting her in a few days. Very, very exciting. These are all the books I got. Look at them, they're so beautiful. They're so pretty, they're so pretty. So there you guys have it. That was my September haul and unboxing. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. That is insane. Oh my lord, it is insane. I have all my social media linked down below. I have Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, all that stuff I will have linked down below if you guys want to go follow me on those things. And yeah, I will see you guys later with another video. Thanks again for watching. Bye! Bye.